Hello ladies and gents, Jack here today bringing you my experience and first impressions of the COD Ghosts multiplayer reveal and hands-on. The event took place on Wednesday 14th of August and I was invited over there by Activision to play the game and also capture some footage, the first of which I posted on my channel a couple of days ago. You can check that video out by clicking on the screen there. It was a bit of a fleeting visit to Los Angeles. We were only out there for 2 days really, but they put us up in a nice hotel in downtown LA right next to this massive GTA 5 poster. Just look at that thing, it's absolutely nuts. Anyways, we had to be scurried out of the hotel early on the Wednesday morning and taken to the venue where the reveal was taking place. They'd set up a couple of big marquees and also some nice new black carpet which kind of smelled like B&Q. I think only the UK guys will get that, but anyways, they let us in after a while and we sat down to watch the hour-long presentation when the countdown had finished. I think this was all live streamed, so you probably saw this already. Me personally, I thought the presentation itself was pretty good, and I really thought that they made the most out of the hour that they had, introducing the multiplayer, some of the new features, and then the trailer, of course, which features a catchy Eminem track that I had stuck in my head for the entire visit, and it actually stopped me sleeping in the plane on the way back, because I could just hear the chorus on repeat in my head again and again. Damn you, Eminem. Anyways, after the presentation, we were taken into another area of the tent. They had loads of stations set up there where we could play the game, some of which had recording software and hard drives which we could use to capture footage. An hour later, my number comes up and I'm allowed to play the game and record it. I'm pretty sure the capture stations were PCs running Xbox One dev kit / emulation software, and we were using the Xbox One controllers to play the game. That controller, by the way, feels really nice. It's not massively different from the 360 controllers in its shape, but some of the features implemented, like the improved dead zone on the thumbsticks and an internal battery pack, make it much nicer to use. So the game itself, this is what you all came for. What do I think? Well, I'm going to approach this from two different perspectives, because I think when it comes to Call of Duty, there are two different types of people, and you have to remain objective about these things. Now remember, these are just my opinions, and it doesn't make your opinion any less valid. I don't have to tell you to disagree with me, you probably already have. So two different types of people. Who are they? Let's start with the folks who will like Call of Duty Ghosts and why I think they'll like it. If you're already a Call of Duty fan and you buy all the games and you play Black Ops 2 all the time on your 360 or the PS3, you'll play the heck out of Ghosts. Absolutely, no doubt about it. There are a lot of little improvements which add to the overall COD experience that you know and love. It's still a fast-paced arcade shooter, it still runs at 60 FPS on console, the recoil on the guns is very low, it's got new game modes, Cranked is a lot of fun, new maps with player-driven events, new kill streaks, contextual leaning, customizable soldiers, and a revamped weapon / perk system. Most importantly though, it still feels like a COD game, so if you're a COD fan, there are millions of them, believe it or not, you'll buy it and you'll play the crap out of it. Absolutely no doubt about it. So overall, Ghost has a lot of little changes and additions that add to the game, but don't make it feel alien to the experienced Call of Duty player. Part of me belongs to this group. I'm not just going to sit here and say, lol, COD sucks, the game hasn't changed in years, just because it's a popular opinion amongst my subscribers and a large portion of the internet. I enjoyed playing COD Ghosts, I had fun. I actually still play PC Black Ops 2, I just don't post it on my channel because I don't have much to say about it. I like playing COD when I just want to switch off. I don't have to worry about my team, I can just run around for an hour racking up kills, dropping bombs on people, stroking my ego and feeling like a badass. And that's what COD is good at, and most of the time, that's a lot of fun. But who is the other person? Who is that guy or girl that's disappointed with what they've seen so far from COD Ghosts? Again, part of me is that other person, especially as I'm primarily a PC first-person shooter player. Now I'm pretty sure I don't just speak for myself when I say that I was expecting something a little bit different from COD Ghosts, and admittedly there was a lot of pre-reveal buzz that sort of led us to believe this. There was talk of a new engine built for next-gen platforms, bigger maps, more players, a more diverse and varied gameplay experience, but we didn't really see any of this. If you look at the videos of Ghosts on YouTube and listen to the sounds, look at the animations, the graphics and the textures, it's still COD, and it doesn't seem all that different to Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, a game that was released in November 2007. These people are going to be pissed, and they're going to feel let down. But let me remind you disheartened folk who keep shouting, they sell us the same shit every year. You don't have to buy the game. Activision isn't pointing a gun at your head and forcing $60 out of your wallet. And yeah, I get it guys, sometimes it seems like the marketing people make new features out to be revolutionary and next generation, when really they aren't all they're cracked up to be. Explosion sounds that change depending on where they explode isn't new. Neither are sound reverb engines. Plenty of games already have contextual leaning, mantling and sliding. They're just trying to let you know that Call of Duty has that now too. The graphics are a little improved. I think the Xbox 360 and PS3 players going to next gen will see a bit of a bigger difference, but honestly, having seen the game with my own eyes on the PC, it didn't look that much better than Black Ops 2. But like I say guys, your money, you make the decision whether you want to buy the game or not. Some people hate COD now and will probably never buy a COD game again. Some people love it and play it for 4 or 5 hours a day when they get home from school or work and have probably played it more than any other multiplayer game that they've ever owned. Me personally, as I said before, I like to play COD every now and again, and I'll definitely be buying Ghosts on the PC when it's released. Believe it or not, it's okay to enjoy more than one of the competing multiplayer AAA shooter titles. You don't just have to favourite one of them. If you do that, you're missing out on some great and varied playstyles. I like to play Battlefield, Halo, Gears of War, Killzone, COD, the list goes on. They all offer me different multiplayer experiences and each have their own memorable, fun and frustrating moments. Finishing up, here's my 2 cents about Ghosts. If you're a big COD fan, especially those on console, and you can't get enough of that COD feel, you'll love it, absolutely no doubt in my mind. Infinity Ward make COD games for COD fans. It sells and they lap it up, why should they change it? There'll definitely be plenty of new content and additions to the game to keep you fully entertained for another year. However, if you're someone who is expecting something a little different, something a little less COD-like, then you're going to be disappointed, and you should look to other games for a more strategic and varied experience. It's as simple as that. Just remember though, your wallet, your money, your decision. Thanks for watching guys. As always, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave me a rating if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.